Hey guys, welcome back to TFGoose Gaming. I'm TFGoose here with Vendetta, and we're just bringing you a channel update video today with just a few topics we want to go over. Starting off with just some thank yous for our success thus far, and moving into some upcoming content that we're going to be putting on the channel. Little background info on myself and Vendetta, just because you guys have been asking. So, hey, we aim to deliver. And we'll also give you a little bit of info on the rigs that we're using and some of the recording equipment and software and stuff, because again, that gets asked a lot. And then we'll also just finish things off with some contest info, because we will figure it's time to start giving back to you guys, right? So we want to do that. But to start things off, first, continued huge, crazy internet hugs to you guys. We hit 1,000 subs today. And, well, at least at the time of recording, probably more than that by the time you see this. Thank you. We love you, seriously.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing, and we couldn't be happier with how well the channel is doing thus far and with all your support. And believe me, you guys, it does take a lot of work to put out these videos, but you make it worth it for us with all the support. So thank you so much. Speaking of our content, most of you guys that are on the channel now, as far as subs, probably came here for SimCity. And we are not done with that game. We're going to continue kicking out some more content with that. We're currently in a sort of beginner tutorial sort of series that Vendetta came up with to help out the newer players both now and in the future. And we've got a couple more of those, right, man?
Yeah, we got a couple more. Our next one is actually going to be featuring city specialization. That's something really cool I thought would be neat to kind of delve into for new players and veterans alike, but mostly to help out you new guys who may not be that familiar with the game.
Exactly. And then after that, we'll move on to a little mass transit and education one. And then we'll also be starting off a brand new just raw Let's Play series focusing on gambling and tourism as well for SimCity. So still a lot of coverage coming up for that. But also, some of you may know, if you've been sticking around for a while, we fully plan on covering the new Terraria update, the 1.2 update. Whenever that hits, we're going to be playing a ton of that. And then big time bread and butter on the channel is going to be Starbound. When that game hits, we're going to just go completely bananas.
Yeah, we're going whack-a-mole.
Exactly. We're going to go completely nuts. So definitely be on the lookout for that. If you're unfamiliar with the game, we got a couple of videos up on the channel already that you should check out and get a little more acquainted with it, because it's going to be a zoo when that game comes out. So definitely keep an eye on that. But in the meantime here, we did want to also, as I said, give you guys a little bit of background info on us. Myself, been a gamer forever, obviously, and nowadays I just do IT work and stuff and do gaming on the side. But I used to, when I was in college, actually write and review games for a living, which, didn't need much of a living. It's a college. You live on ramen, right? But no, I used to review these, computer games and, console stuff and everything, even some hardware for one of the major game sites. And dabbled around a little bit in some of the other industry jobs, trying to see if I really wanted to get into that as a career. And it ended up, no, not really. It's fun. It certainly has its perks. But ultimately, guys, there's something to be said for keeping your hobby and not letting it become your job. And I like gaming too much to be forced to play games that I don't want to play and write when I don't want to write about games, things like that. So I left that in the dust, and now I'm just an IT guy. And but thankfully, I did that and made that decision because that's where I met Vendetta, right?
Yeah, exactly. Goose gave me my first real IT job, and we started working together several years ago, looking back. And now I've moved on to a different company, but still doing the same thing. I manage a help desk. I do some networking stuff and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's how we met. And I've also been a gamer for a long time. I think my first console was the original Nintendo.
Yeah.
The big gray one.
Back in the day. Yeah, the blowing me to make it work machine. Yeah.
I probably took that thing back I guess my mom took it back about 5 times because it kept bricking on me.
Yep. So, yeah, but basically, obviously, guys, we've been veterans in gaming for a while, and really just a couple of months ago decided we wanted to try out this YouTube thing and figured we could bring some fun content to the table and give this whole thing a whirl. We're a fan of several other channels out there and figured, hey, let's give that a whirl. So here we are. And again, thank you for helping us make it a success so far. And with that, though, we did want to tantalize you a little bit with some screenshots of the rigs that we use and some of the equipment we have here. So Vendetta is going to start things off because mine is hilariously terrible by comparison. but take it away here, man.
Yeah, so the first shot I want to show you guys is a picture of my Heil Boom. I just actually got that this week, and it's, excuse my messy desk too, by the way, but it's kind of sitting there in the corner of my desk. I got some networking equipment as well, but moving on, that's just a close-up of my 24-port gigabit switch I have. That's supposed to be rack-mounted, but my desk works. I also have Cisco small business router and a wireless access point as well. I'm a big networking guy. I'm sure you guys can tell. My cable management there is pretty terrible too. If you're probably like, WTF, mate, what's going on? But
the IT people would be, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I'm like, you know what? It's a home system. I don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're going on another picture of my wireless access point there. All Cisco stuff. That's what we use at work, so that's what I'm comfortable with. I have no problem with it. Some people are probably like, oh gosh, it's Cisco. Yeah, it's really not that intimidating once you get in there. Right here we have my Alesis mixer. This is for my microphone. I also recently just got this as well. It was about an $80 mixer, and you know, for $80, I think it was worth the money. It was pretty good, money well spent. And there is a shot of my beast rig.
Indeed. Yes.
I love this freaking computer. I have a 6-core i7, you know, two 250 gig solid state drives, you know, lots of RAM, great graphics card. And here is a picture of my Astro A50's wireless headset, and I could probably make a whole video about how awesome this headset is. Seriously. I didn't realize how good a wireless headset is until I had one, and wow, these things are awesome.
Yeah, they do the job. They do the job for sure.
Yeah, and then so here ending out, here's a picture of my Heil mic with my pop filter attached to it. It looks like it's right up on it, but it's actually not. I think that's just bad photography on my part. Yeah, that's a studio quality professional mic. It's pretty pricey, but as you guys can tell, the quality on it is really high, so it was worth the money, in my opinion.
Yes, Vendetta is the serious audiophile of our pair for sure. He's converted me in many aspects, but unfortunately,
guilty as charged.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't stepped up and gone crazy completely with the audio setup or anything yet. It's on the list, guys, for sure. So pics of my stuff here is pretty simple. I mean, you know, I believe Vendetta put together his own box. I did that for a number of years until I just got tired of having to fix my own computer at home.
That's a fair justification.
You know, I did it all day at work. I still do it all day at work. So I want my home system to just work. And when it doesn't, I want to call somebody else and make it their problem. So hence, yeah, I have Dells. So sue me. It's the way it works. But my systems get it done, and I'm able to keep a couple of different things up here at the same time, obviously. And then, you know, as far as just other stuff, I mean, here's a quick little shot of my room, my nice little DVD wall. I love it over there. It's excellent. There's nothing like being able to lay in bed and just fall asleep watching DVDs. It's the best thing ever. So, but nothing crazy on my end, but Vendetta's got me completely outclassed there. So frown on me. Sorry. I'm getting there, guys. Give me time.
I take my setup seriously.
Indeed, for sure. So, you know, anyway, though, so moving on to finish things off here, guys, I promised you some information on some contests, and indeed we wanted to do that. So first things first, though, a little bit of background on contests. Vendetta and I both don't particularly enjoy the possibility of winning something by getting a certain amount of subscribers or likes, you know, or comments, stuff on a video, because, well, you know, correct me if I'm wrong here, guys, but that inflates artificially the numbers on a YouTube channel, you know, and we really want our numbers to go up only when we are producing content that you guys enjoy, and that's it. So if we start running contests and say, you know, oh, if we get to, you know, 2,000 subscribers, we'll do this, you know, then that's not going to be the type of channel that we want to run. We want to grow because you guys like what we're doing, not what we're giving you. So now that said, because we haven't done it before ever, and we wanted to celebrate a little bit for our 1,000th subscriber, we decided to go ahead and give away a copy of Starbound to one of our initial subs here. So we did a random choice, and congratulations to Rin10. Yay!
Yay!
Huzzah! You win a copy of Starbound, and we will be contacting you on YouTube, and you can redeem that with us. And guys, we won't say in the future that we might do more contests like this where we just sort of pick somebody and do something, but we're never going to announce it and try to shore up numbers in that fashion. So hopefully you guys understand that. But there is something we would like to shore up, and that is our Twitter, right, man?
Yeah, our Twitter account. So here's how it works. If you guys are like, oh no, I really wanted a copy of Starbound, have no fear, because you can still get one. So
Indeed.
what we're gonna do is for our first 100 followers on Twitter, we're gonna pick again somebody at random and give them a copy of Starbound. And then if we reach to 250, we're also gonna pick somebody else at random and give them a copy of Starbound.
Exactly. So, we figure, YouTube directly results, in us growing and everything. And again, we want the quality of our content to shore up those numbers and nothing else. But Twitter is kind of something we really want to get out there as a means for staying in touch with us. And this is all on us, guys. We've just completely forgotten to tell you about it. It's been there for like a month.
Yeah, we keep forgetting to mention it in our videos, but yeah, by all means, follow us on Twitter, tweet us questions. God, I can't talk.
That's all good. Yeah, definitely keep in touch with us though, guys. Let us know what you think, and obviously, you'll be notified via Twitter whenever we post videos, but we'll also just put some other random stuff out there, gaming news, things like that, anything that comes up that we want to communicate out to the subscribership. So take a look at that, and we'll definitely be on the lookout for it to do some more, copies of Starbound. But that's about it, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Again, be on the lookout for more SimCity content coming over the next couple of weeks here as we get more stuff recorded for that, and then as much Terraria and Starbound coverage as we can muster as news for those come out, as well as the releases themselves, right? So,
Yep.
that's it for now, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.